It was December 16th of 2024. 1 year plus 1 week plus 1 day before the 24th of this year. I had found the original December 16th post, the GIF which started it all. This could very well have been my satisfying conclusion. But my longing for something greater grew with each passing day. For the past year plus a week plus a day, I have been searching for what could have caused December 16th, a week plus a day away from the 24th, to be in such a location. It's best to start from the beginning. On February 6, 2010, the disappearance of Haruhi Suzumiya hit Japanese theaters. In April that same year, a fan subgroup named Mazui made the first English translation, based on a cam rip. 8 months later, a 1080p release of the movie led to a full retranslation and retiming, again by Mazui, released December 19th. The next one appeared to be a group called Anon Subs a day later, which was very hard to find information on, which is a re-encode of Mazui's subs to change the karaoke, fonts, and TL notes. Shortly after, a group named Cole Girls restyled and re-released the subs created by Mazui. By shortly, I mean 5 days after Mazui's, on the 24th, a week plus a day after the 16th. Here's where things get interesting. Delicio has one of the more popular Haruhi fan subs around this time, but I genuinely have no clue when they released their version of Disappearance. Cole Girls claims their release was based on Delicio's version, meaning it dates before the 24th, but Delicio's website dates their release, also using Mazui's translation, as the 31st. To make this more confusing, the database site I'm using dates it as the 25th. This means that there are 2 dates for this release, and neither can be true unless Cole Girls is a time traveler. The next release was from Egg on the 30th, turning the Cole Girls release into standard definition. The next release happened 3 days later. Up to this point, there were only 2 translations, both by Mazui, with only their DVD release translation being used. On January 1st, 2011, a language pack featuring the Delicio release was made under Simile. A day later, on January 2nd, Doki released their translation, becoming the second group to translate this movie. A few months later, Chihiro would release their version using lines from the official Yen Press translation of the novel. Delicio then re-released their version, again using Mazui's translation, with better audio encoding. A 10-bit version posted February 6, 2011, and a smaller file size version in May of that same year. The next release wouldn't be for another 8 months, with Color Me Sub's side project team, CMS Side, turning the Delicio release into 4x4x4 chroma subsampling, basically just increasing the color quality from their release. On December 15th, 2014, a Tumblr page named Kyon would post the original version of the GIF. Today's December 16th, so we have a week plus a day until the 24th. This doesn't give us many candidates, but it also gives us less opportunity. Surprisingly, specific fan sub releases from the 2010s are not very well preserved, and it has taken me the better part of a year to find some of these releases. In that time, I've managed to find, in order, 2 versions of the DVD released by Mazui. The first one was taken down due to a broken tracker, both use the same translation. Cole Girls, Doki's, Chihiro's, and Delicio's re-release. I was unable to find the original cam rip from Mazui, Anon Sub's version of Mazui's release, Delicio's original release, Simile's version of Delicio's release, Egg's version of Cole Girls' release, or CMS Side's version of Delicio's release. We can get some information from the GIF itself, most notably that it isn't a cam rip. Next, we can verify the translation by comparing it to every other release. Well, more accurately, we can verify that none of these releases match the wording used in the GIF. Today is December 16th, so we have a week plus a day until the 24th is not how any of these translations word it. Rather, today is December 16th, so we have a week plus a day till the 24th, is used by both Mazui and Doki. Chihiro uses since today is the 16th, there's still a week plus a day until the 24th. I am once again left confused at the oddity in front of me. Unless, for some reason, an undocumented change was made in one of the few unavailable releases, which all claim to be based on others' versions, this GIF has an additional impossibility. Of course, my first suspicion was on Kyon, the original poster. He is a GIF account, and may have changed the timing for a more interesting GIF, but why would he change one word from Mazui's translation? My next suspect was Anon Subs, the only one claiming to have changed anything from Mazui's release. However, this group is unsurprisingly hard to find. The brief notes I do have on their links paints a picture of a biologist or doctor of some sort, meaning I would not be surprised if some changes were made due to the wording. However, I am completely unable to get more than a few screenshots of this version. And so, another December 16th comes, and soon, in just a week plus a day, the 24th will too. Rather than bringing answers, I have once again just removed possibilities. The impossible nature of this phenomenon once again bests my researching ability, and I am left waiting for a miracle to allow me to view the lost fan subs.